best friend. Why are y'all thinking that I'm being hypocritical and not real? Be real with y'all with the whole Paige and Chris situation. Girl, I tell you everything. I share everything with you. I just don't understand why you upset with me in my inbox. I can always tell when somebody was on my bookshelf. Do you see that? You see that right there? Do you see that right there? I'm like, who was over there? Hey girl. Right at First Sight season 9 episode, the whole episode 1, 2, and 3. Yes, girl. A few of my very beloved fans and huge supporters, people who cash at me every month, is upset with me because they feel like I'm not being totally real with them with the whole did I say Brianna, Paige, and Chris situation? So, but I'm gonna come back and talk about that later, girl, because we might need to sip some tea with that. But this morning, what I want to talk about is another email I got. Another email. I just have so many emails from you guys because I didn't watch the whole thing and I'm looking for the matchmaking session so I can do that review for you guys. And so a couple of people emailed me about Brianna and being bossy. And I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that. It's just been so much mess and drama with Paige and Chris. It's like I haven't done a video on anyone else. And I'm like, oh, gosh. And what do I have to say about the drunken Virginia where the producers put her name Vagina? They literally put Vagina on her name. And I was like, oh, Lord, I've just been so busy with this whole Chris and Paige situation that I haven't gotten around to anybody else. But I'm going to try to do that this week. Because, girl, we have a snowstorm. And it's Tuesday, my day to go out. My supervisor texted me early last night. Late last night. I said I was going to text her. I'm texting about this one, girl. No, you know, I know you know I'm not coming out this house. Because the snow trucks haven't even been here. That's because it was supposed to snow until 12 o'clock today. So, girl, I have time to do a couple of videos. Yes, honey. So we're going to talk about Brianna. Okay, being bossy. Then I'm going to come back and tell y'all about why y'all think I'm being fake and phony and hypocritical. Because, you know, those are not words that is to be descriptive of Janice the Great. Inspector, somebody called me Inspector in the comments section. I was like, oh, I love Inspector Janice. Thank you for your love and your support with my books, The Naked Wife. Be sure to look that up. Leave a review for me. These reviews are good. But I noticed for the last day, like somebody gave me like a 2. They must have been upset about something I said in the book. So if you have bought this book, please run on over, to Amazon and give me a glowing review. Because that 2 took me from a 5 down to like a 4.6 or something. And I was like, not my perfect review record. And of course, in Christ I am. A lot of you ladies need that. And of course, my mentoring program, I need to update my packages. I might do that. Today's Tuesday, right? Oh yeah, today's Tuesday. I might do that today. Be sure to register for my mentoring program. I give everyone a free consultation. You can't beat talking to me for an hour, girl. All right, Brianna. First of all, I really like her based on what I saw. The little clips that I've seen with the TV on while I'm doing the kids or whatever. I'm really going to go back and watch it. But you guys wanted me to talk about her being bossy. In the vows, when the preacher was reading what the family says, they mentioned her being bossy. I think it was like 8 times. It was like every other word was bossy, bossy. And in my head, I was screaming, no, don't use that word. No, because every time the word bossy dropped, Vincent's face was like, he looked scared. Okay. And I'm wondering if that's why they put these two together, because he's really laid back and she's really like, you know remember how Simone was when she was talking to Edwin at the pool? That's how I feel like that's how she is simply based on what the family said. And this is why I want to go back and watch the matchmaking session, which is not in my DVR. And it's not coming up on it's not coming up. I gotta look for it. If not, I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm just gonna have to run on over to Amazon and pay whatever I have to pay for that, right? So I was supposed to do this video. Dr. Pepper has spoken out about it, and she was thinking the same thing I was thinking. Okay, so here's the article. And it says Dr. Pepper and the show 2 experts, Dr. Pascal and Dr. Viviana, match BRIANA and Vincent to wed on the Lifetime reality shows currently airing 12th season. On Wednesday night episode of Married at First Sight Unfiltered, Vincent watched back a season 12 clip in which BRIANA's family and friends warned him. I don't like that word either. That BRIANA can be quite bossy after the bride and groom just met for the first time. Now, I know in the Black community, being bossy, let me find my bossy thing. I have a bossy thing. I don't even like to put it up because I don't even want to be described as bossy, and I don't want bossy spirit around me because it's not a good spirit, especially for Black women. But I do have a bossy sign here. I think I got it just because of the color. I have to finish decorating for I found it. I have to finish decorating from Valentine's Day. Maybe I'll do that today. And girl boss, right? And it's cute. I was like, oh, but I love the color. It's cute, right? Being described as bossy is not a good thing. Listen to me, Black women. You think it's cute. And the problem is with a lot of Black women, not all of us, you don't know how to leave the boardroom at the boardroom in the building. Simone had the same problem. She don't know how to not be an attorney in dating. Christine had the same problem. She don't know how not to be an attorney when she's dating. Ashima had the same problem. She don't know how not to be the comedian when she's dating. Shay had the same problem. She don't know how not to be the girlfriend when she's dating. And when we are dating for marriage, I'm gonna have to probably come back and do part 2 because I don't want it to be too long. When we are dating, ladies, Black women, I want you to know that the men don't want us because of our degrees. They don't want us because of the house you got, your degree, your money, your cars, unless except they are hobo, H-O-B-O sexuals, builder males, fixer-uppers, beta males, okay, bums who want you to take care of them. Those are the only men that care about your degrees and your pedigrees and all that. But a regular masculine man that is looking for a wife, he don't care about nothing like that. Nothing. They don't care because they don't want us for that. They want us for our femininity, our grace, our graciousness, our friendliness, being cooperative, fertility, young women, being friendly and nice. That's why they want us. Okay, my husband, after 8 years, we will be married 8 years in May. And to this day, he still talks to me about how gracious I was when I met him, how friendly I was, and how nice I was. And he said, and you said thank you. I said, what you mean I said thank you? He said, I bought you a drink and you said thank you. He said, do you know how many women I have bought drinks for that didn't even say thank you? And I was like, I don't believe it. Mike, I don't believe it. He said, no. I've been at events just like that one, and I've bought young women drinks, and they have not said thank you. Girl, thank you. Be gracious. Be nice. Got me a whole husband. Oh! Now I'm hot. Let me crack my window. Hallelujah. Okay. Snow is all on my window. By the way, those of you who live in the north, if you This, make sure you check your dryer ventilator before you turn it on. Go outside, clear the snow away. Okay, because then that's carbon monoxide backing up in your house. My husband reminded me last night not to turn the dryer on. But as black women who were told that we are strong, independent black women that don't need a man, we go to school, we get the degree, we get the job, and when we date, we lead with those things. And that's one of the reasons why 70% of black women are chronically single and are not married. Think about it. How many of your boss bees, girlfriends, do you know are single, chronically single? It's the same thing y'all is saying about Paige. Oh, she is so accomplished. Why don't he like her? She has an accountant. She has a house. Blah, blah, blah. Why he don't like her? Because they don't like us for all of that. Take Chris out of the picture. He's terrible. He's awful. Take him out of the picture. Men do not marry us. Not the hobo, HOBO sexual, the building male fixer-uppers. They don't marry us because you have a degree, you have 6 cars and all this. That's not why they marry us. That is not what attracts them to us. It's our femininity, our niceness, our sweetness, our graciousness, our mild spirit. It's us being cooperative and friendly. And so when they were talking about BRIANA and they were saying she's bossy, I was screaming in my head, no! And here is Dr. Pepper saying the same thing. When BRIANA and Vincent were standing together at the altar, the officiant, BRIANA's friend and family, would like you to know that she is given but bossy. What did my daddy say? Whatever you say before but, take it out. BRIANA is bossy. Loving but bossy. Take out the loving. Bossy. And she knows that she wants but is bossy. She is goofy but bossy. Basically, you are getting a loving boss. Bosses are not, boss and loving should not be in the same sentence. Because the boss wants you to do what you need to do if you feel like doing it. If you don't want to do it, blah, blah, blah. There are times that for us working social services, you don't want to see a client. You see the client or you clock out. And if it's bad, they'll try to figure you really don't want to see this client because you really don't want to see the client, or they'll say, they go to your supervisor. She don't want to see the client. You see the client and then write her up because you don't want to see the client. On Unfiltered host Jamie Otis can't stand her, who starred in season 1, pointed out how the word bossy had come up quite a bit in the statement from BRIANA's loved ones. When asked how that made him feel, Vincent replied, I did kind of like raise an eyebrow, like, okay, but everything else seems great but about her, so I was excited to see what was going to happen. Jamie commented, props to you for staying even-keeled and not taking it the wrong way. Like, bossy? What does that mean? Because that was a lot of bossy. And Pepper clearly agreed there was too much bossy. In the description of BRIANA's given, the statement is designed to give one's bride or groom great first impression on the show. I have to say that I wish I could have talked to BRIANA's friends and family and have told them description of given this state. Agreed. There's props for you. Okay, here I go. I have to say that I wish I could have talked to BRIANA's friends and family and not have them say bossy 52 times. It was like 8 times. You know, I would advise them against that. Doctor, she's a doctor. Do you know why? Because boss is not a good term. And as black women, when you're dating, in your marriage, you need to get away from the word bossy. If people are describing you as bossy, you need to change that about you. I've never been described. Janice, oh, Janice is sweet. Oh, Janice is so kind. Oh, Janice, Janice, this is never bossy. But Dr. Pepper noted that Brianna and Vincent's self-written vows to each other were perfect. Vincent said in his vows he and Brianna were meant to be together and his prayers had been answered. Vincent promised to listen to and protect Brianna both physically and emotionally, adding that he'd always respect her. Brianna's guaranteed Vincent this journey would be filled with laughter, joy, and adventure. She warned Vincent she might talk his ear off, but that she'd always choose him and take their marriage very seriously. I think what they did is what I've advised. Put your heart and yourself in your words. Dr. Pepper explained of the peers' vows and choose them wisely because they will live forever. This is why I went with the old vows. Let me tell you, those old vows act. Vincent then revealed his favorite moment from the wedding. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I don't want this video to be. So he said he enjoyed the video. Listen to what he says. She's definitely my type, like petite. Oh, so he want a petite woman. So you know what that means? If he was matched with Paige, he would have questions. I'm going to come back to that. She's petite, beautiful, really nice face, and really nice features. Really nice features. I definitely feel super attracted to her, and I'm hopeful to see both each other. Vincent gushed in a confessional during a recent episode of the show. Brianna in turn says Vincent was handsome and everything she had envisioned, including his nice eyes, beard, and bald head. And things apparently got better as the couple engaged in conversation throughout the evening. Brianna says she could tell Vincent was caring and supportive, which are qualities she had asked for. The latest Married at First Sight episode ended with Brianna and Vincent spending their wedding night together, and the couple apparently had nothing but optimism and excitement in their hearts. Okay? And then I have some other stuff people sent me that I'm going to have to do another video. I don't like my videos to be too long no more. Okay, 20 minutes max. 10, 15. So black woman, you walking around calling yourself the boss B? Go ahead. That might be a reason why you're single, that you're not attracting a man. A good man. Okay. I have to go, girl. In Christ I am. Not bossy. You have to leave the boss in the boardroom. You have to. It's one of the reasons why a lot of women of color are single. And is not able to attract a man because you're leading with your bossiness and you can't do that. This is why you need to sign up for my mentoring group, girl. Okay, just look around you. Many successful black women are single. You know why? Because they don't know how to leave her over there. Yes, we're happy for you. But the man, that's not what they want. They don't want you for that. Okay? I'm going to come back and talk about Paige and what's his name. And again, we could take Chris out of it. Of how to speak to a man when you're talking to him. If he's saying he's buying a house, you don't go, oh, I already bought a house. Don't do that. Don't do it. I love you. I got to go. 23 types of guys you might meet. And the naked wife. I love you, girl. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. My little boy is 6:30. My little boy is. Can you believe he woke up at 4:30, which is when I got up this morning? 4:30. I rolled out the bed. Here he come rolling. Mommy, mommy. Girl. Anyways, I love you. Let me know what you think. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs this up if you can. Any questions you have for me, you can email me. Janice Hylton mentoring. That's JANICE Hylton HYLTON mentoring MENTORING at yahoo.com. This is available if you want it for sale. Email me and be sure to sign up, register. You do not get this. Somebody emailed me for the book and I'm like, I checked my records and I'm like, well, I don't see your name on the registration list. You don't get this free when you do the consultation. You get this free only when you sign up for the mentoring program. Okay, I love you. I have to go. Let me know what you think about Miss Bossy. Do you need help? Stop being bossy. Call me now. Call me now. Bye.